How to play Omen better, let's go. Let's start left to right with his abilities. The first one is teleportation.
Go, guys.
This can be risky if you've got no info, but if you have a rough idea, you can do what I did just there, teleport behind the cunt and shoot him in the back. There's lots of other uses for the TP, like evading a situation.
7.
No!
Raise it 80. Once here, once here.
And also, obviously, moving location once enemies know where you are, without being shot moving from A to B.
80 raise.
Again, this can be dangerous if you don't know where you're teleporting to. There could be someone around the corner. But sometimes you need to take chances. And the very obvious use that I'm pretty sure everyone uses it for anyway is for teleporting up to high ledges and shooting cunts. Of course, if it wasn't obvious already, you don't use the abilities one by one. You mix and match them together and you get the best outcomes. For example, teleporting, as you've seen in the previous clips, leaves you pretty vulnerable, so you can whack a smoke in there and teleport inside the smoke so no one can see you. Alright, now Omen's next ability is his blind. His blind is pretty crap, to be honest. It's not like a throwable or anything like anybody else's blinds. It's just a gust of wind basically, and if it comes into contact with anyone, then they're blind only long distance. They can still see people in short distances, which bites me in the arse all the time. I mean, over at twitch.tv/RomleyT, I have pretty much a running joke with my regular viewers that when I blind people, they happen to kill me more often than if I swung the corner and didn't blind them. It's actually insane. Oh, fuck off! Maybe it's just bad luck, or maybe it's karma getting me back for all the kids online that I've told that I have regular intercourse with their mothers.
So cringe.
So yeah, with the stuns, if they're close by, be very careful because they can still see you.
John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son.
Also worth mentioning that they can stun your teammates, so make sure they're out of the way before you throw it. Omen's next ability is his smokes, and his smokes mean everything, guys. This is, in my opinion, he's probably the best smoker in the game. People say Astra is, but who the fuck plays Astra? Alright guys, right now, if you're half watching this video, your attention is somewhere else. This is the bit, you've got to take one thing away from this video, it's got to be this, boys. Your smokes have to be placed in a way that they only help your teammates. If you fuck it up, they can actually put you at a disadvantage and help the enemies. As you can see, here's a good example of a good smoke. All the smoke is basically in that room. We don't have any pouring out, because if it was the smoke was half in, half out, it would keep us guessing what angle are they going to come out of the smoke. Whereas now there's only one way, which is the door. Oh fuck! Here's a little warning though. In the gold plat elo, or maybe all elos, this is just the elos that I play in, people tend to spray at smokes, okay? And if you're an unlucky motherfucker like me, you're always going to get caught in the head through a smoke. So maybe don't stand in front of them, because obviously they're not bulletproof. Smoke's primary use is to block like lines of sight, but you can also use them to push with like shotguns, since you can see inside of them. You can just get lost in the smoke and just fuck motherfuckers up. And lastly, his ultimate teleport. I mean, I know his first ability is a teleport, but his ultimate, you can teleport anywhere the fuck you want. It's pretty sick. Also, it's not a bad idea to teleport inside one of your own smokes, because like the first teleport, it does leave you vulnerable for a few seconds. But you can look around and you can see if there's anybody around you in a short distance, and you can actually bail. Press X and cancel the TP and not get insta-headshot if there's someone in front of you, which is handy. It's also good for collecting intel. It's also very handy to quickly get to a site or change sites like I do in this clip, because the cunt's on site with me. It's the last few seconds. I just TP out and plant on the other site, you know. It's very effective for that. So yeah guys, to play a good Omen, you got to place good smokes, use your abilities together, make sure you don't stun your teammates, be a bit ballsy, you know, and you'll be alright. Share with your mates, twitch.tv/RomleyT. See you later.
That's huge. So was probably somewhere.
If you guys want to attack, today will be good. Anytime though, really.
Yo, boat house. Killjoy's on switch. One's a market.
Right,
CT.
Shush. That was sick!